Hey, what's going on, people? Tony here with another episode of Tony's Take. We're going to do something a little different this time. I'm not going to talk about something gaming related. I'm going to talk about something comic book related or comic book movie related. Again, with this whole, Tony's Take thing, the whole video game thing has obviously proven to be a pretty big success and stuff. Every video does really, really well. But, we're still experimenting here, so let's see how you guys take to me talking about something else. I actually asked you guys on Twitter if you wanted me to, do something different. You guys said sure, so let's see if you're gonna put your money where your mouth is and give this video the love it deserves. Anyway, the Civil War trailer, a new Civil War trailer dropped today. I didn't even know about this. Like I've been in a vacuum lately, like just busy writing stuff, so I didn't even know there was a Civil War trailer coming out at all. Let alone that it had Spider-Man in it. Spider-Man. Okay, so everybody knows that, we've been waiting a long time to see Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and we finally got him. The only thing was, every Civil War trailer we saw, every shot, everything, didn't include Spider-Man, and people were like, what is going on here? I know, I found out that the reason for that was because all the details were still being finalized. Like, yeah, Spider-Man was in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but remember, this is still a Sony thing too. So they need to, basically both sides need to make sure they're on the same page when it comes to them depicting Spider-Man. So it took a little while. We finally got it. Man, okay, I'm gonna just give you my first impressions, right? I love it. I absolutely love it. This is the Spider-Man that you've seen in John Romita Sr. comics from back in the day. And as a matter of fact, it isn't even just back in the day, right? This is the way Spider-Man looked from the point when John Romita Sr. took over up until McFarlane started drawing him in the late 80s, right? Basically, this is the way Spider-Man looked for over 20 years. Classic Spider-Man. It looks great. And then the one thing I was kind of worried about, and this was brought more to my attention after Deadpool, was, are they going to animate Spider-Man's eyes? Because in the previous movies, the last 5 Spider-Man movies, it was just a static mask, right? We got the answer. Spider-Man's eyes squinted in this, which is really good. We need that now. It's like, if you're going to wear a mask, you need to have some kind of impression. Look at the way, expression. Look at the way Deadpool did it, right? He was always moving and stuff. But I was worried. I'm like, okay, Deadpool could kind of get away with that because it's a goofy kind of movie. He's a silly character. He breaks the fourth wall. Like he could get away with that. So I was like, how is that going to work with Spider-Man? So my initial impression, even though I was really happy about it, I was like, it does look a little weird though that like this is a real movie. The characters don't know they're comic book characters. So I'm like, that's kind of weird that it's animated. But then when I saw the trailer again, I noticed that when his eyes squinted, they make a mechanical noise like, so that lets me know right there. It's like, oh, he has mechanical animated eyes. Okay, that's how you can explain that in the real world. And it also leads me to the other thing, because we were, speculating that, as remember, Spider-Man is on Team Iron Man, right? And we know Iron Man made him a suit. He made the suit for him. We know that already. So we're like, are we going to see the Iron Spider outfit? I think this is it. What you see in this trailer, that's the Iron Man outfit. Now, I know that, basically that, it's not the red and yellow one that we're used to from the comics, but it's still a mechanical Spider-Man suit. So in that regard, you can consider it the Iron Spider suit, right? So I'm going to go with that. And this leads to my theory that at the end of this movie, Spider-Man's going to have a complete, well, maybe not complete, but he is going to have a different outfit than the one you see here. Maybe even more traditional. I just hope that whatever costume he gets, it'll still have those animated eyes, because again, that's very important. You can't just have a guy with a mask on and then, because what have you seen in the other Spider-Man movies? He's constantly taking his mask off, so you know what he's feeling, So hopefully, they'll keep the mechanical eyes or animated eyes in some fashion, right? And then the other thing is, he's definitely going to have, well, not definitely, this is just my theory. He's going to have a different outfit by the time he goes to do his first Sony movie, right? Sony, they probably want him to look a specific way too, even though I'm pretty sure they're fine with this. Obviously, they had to sign off on it, but again, he's probably going to have a different suit by the end of this movie, and he'll definitely have a different suit by the time he makes a Sony debut, or the new Thomas Holland one, right? So yeah, about his voice, he sounds like Spider-Man. He sounds like a young Spider-Man should, which is fine. He sounds the way he does on Ultimate Spider-Man and stuff, maybe a little bit older than that. But yeah, and dude, did you notice, like, you even saw his jaw moving when he was talking? Very, very cool. So I'm really happy with that. But I'm not, I'm not a island, as it were. Either there's some people that agree with me, my fellas at the panel, we all kind of weird. Cause you guys remember we had our own little civil war, right? Despite our differences, we all agree, like, yeah, this Spider-Man suit looks pretty badass, right? So we're all in agreement, but the rest of the internet is not. If if you see my timeline on Twitter, it's kind of split down the middle. People either like it, like me, or they think it looks cheesy, right? I mean, obviously everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That's all good. The only thing I will challenge is people saying this looks too CG. No, it looks just as CG as any of the other Spider-Man movies, and it looks just as CG as like Vision or Black Panther. People are saying, oh, the suit looks too bright. I could see that, and the suit doesn't have any texture on it, right? You notice that it's a smooth thing, so that kind of makes it look a little bit more CG. And to be fair, the shot you see in this is CG because Spider-Man's in action. Backpedaling a little bit, that's the thing, that perplexed me. I'm like, why are you complaining about a CG Spider-Man? Spider-Man has always been CG when he's in action. Look at the last 5 Spider-Man movies. He's always CG, right? So I don't get that. But yeah, going back, I think the fact that the suit doesn't have any textures on it maybe makes it look that way. But again, don't pay attention too much to the color or the texture of the suit. Look at the animation itself, right? The animation lets you know clearly this is a CG Spider-Man for this shot. This isn't Green Lantern where he's going to be CG the entire movie. It's just when he's in action, he's going to be animated, CG animated, right? When he's not in action, when he's just walking around normally talking, right? He's going to be a guy in a suit, basically. The only thing that's probably going to be animated are his eyes, just like Deadpool, right? So that's all good. Personally, I want to see what the guy looks like in a real suit instead of the CG thing. But the CG thing we saw itself, man, looks sweet, man. I am so happy. And I want to end this video off with saying this. People are obviously entitled to their own opinions. They could say what they want, and that's okay. If you don't like the Spider-Man suit, that is perfectly okay. But I think people are missing the bigger picture here. We finally have Spider-Man in the cinematic universe, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is what we've been waiting for years. We finally have it. Yet some people don't seem to want to look past what they feel about the outfit, right? Like, oh, Spider-Man, his outfit, doesn't look good. It's like, but he's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Think about it, people. We just saw a Civil War trailer with Spider-Man in it. Come on, man. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for. So it's just one of those things. Like, look at the whole picture here, guys. We finally got what we wanted. So complaining about the way his suit looks, even though your opinions are valid, it's kind of petty. Just putting it out there. All right, so anyway, I'm excited. I couldn't be more excited. I want to open up my bank account to Marvel. Take my money. I cannot wait. And this Spider-Man looks fucking great. It looks amazing. All right, people. So that is it. Please let me know what you think of Spider-Man suit. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you want me to do more non-video gamey Tony's takes? When the time allows. Again, comments and all that. Please subscribe to the Koalition right here. Just click like on this video. Click like on every video we got. Subscribe. Let your friends know. And all that. All right, people. Thank you once again. I will see you around later.